Hello everyone, welcome back to Crafts by the Bow. A little while ago I noticed on Stampin' Up that they had some new last chance products, and one of them is this, the Cherry Blossom Treat Boxes kit. Now I only received mine last week. It had been out of stock for a long time and now it's back in stock and now it's on sale. So I said on my Facebook page that I would quickly get it out and show you what it's like, just so that, you know, if you want to get one, we don't know how long they'll be in stock, just because they're on sale as well. So if you wanted to get one, then you could see what the boxes look like, what the treat boxes look like, and see if you like one. Okay, so it's a whole kit. It has early espresso spot ink, little set of stamps. Let me just see if I can find something dark enough to pop this on. I don't have much on my desk at the moment. Here we go. They say thank you, best wishes for you, sweet baby. They have the little cherry blossom stems, little dots, and 2 cherry blossom flowers. And then the whole kit is in this box. And this is what they look like. Little treat boxes, little favour boxes that you could use, you know, at your table for weddings, just as little giveaway gifts. So I'm going to open it and make some of them. I'm not going to make all of them. I'm just going to make a few so that you can see what they look like. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? And quite a good size box, actually. Let's see how many it makes. 1, 2, I think it was 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, yes, 12. And they're all going to be the same. We've got some linen thread. I love these kind of kits when everything's pre-prepped for me. And I just, like a paper pumpkin kit, I just have to stamp and make them. Stampin' Up have done all the hard work. Now in here, we've got a block. So it's a true kit where you get everything, including a block, your ink, your stamps, double-coated tissue tape. Oh, I wonder if that's like tear and tape. And some dimensionals. Let's got the instructions and the little insert if you want to put these in a Stampin' Up case or another little case, so that you've got the guide for how it's going to look. Pop that over there. And you may have noticed that I've started putting my name with the blogspot.com on. Today I actually sent today's YouTube video over to my blog for the first time. I think it's 2 years since I used my blog, and since I had knee surgery and I couldn't sit and craft. But now I feel that I can craft and I can do a few things. So I've started my blog again. I'm just going to move my paper. I've just realised it's not very straight. There we go. Okay, so this sheet, oh, they're both the same, and they have the little tags and little flowers. I might just make 2 or 3 because there's just 3 here, so I'll make 3 of them. Pop all these off to one side. Now these blocks are a little bit thinner that you get in a kit. These are our normal thickness of blocks, and these are great for if you're doing quick projects. I often take these away with me if I'm crafting in the RV or something. So they're really nice and light and easy to use. So I'm going to use that block. And then let's find the instructions. I'm going to fold it back a bit. It's just like the instructions for a paper pumpkin kit. And what I do like that they'd started to do a little while back was to put these measurements on here, so that you didn't need to go and find a ruler or a grid or anything to do your measuring for ribbons and twines and things. So that comes in really helpful. Okay, let's see. So we start off by stamping the larger flower. Then we're going to do the branches, then the small flower, the little dots, and the sentiments. Okay, I might get some of my other blocks out as well. just so that you don't have to watch me wash blocks and wash stamps all the time. I'm not going to use my little spot. As you probably know, I usually put those in bags for customers or some of my team who may not have that colour. I'm using the larger ink pad of the same Early Espresso. And then let's see. I'm going to start with this larger flower. So here it is. I love when there's a sale on. I think I paid $28 and now it's 22. I think it was 22 and maybe a few pennies. So that's, you know, quite a good saving. Let's see how this inks up and stamps. Oops. I might need to put more ink in my stamp block. Oh no, that's a bit better, look. Let's just get that little bit off the corner. I inked up by mistake. Okay, now just have to work out which way it goes. I think it's the same. Each petal is the same, so it won't matter. So that's handy. All right, and then let's just line this up. Just on the inside there. Oh, that looks pretty, doesn't it? Looks like you've sponged or blended the inside. Okay, so that's those three. That's all I'm going to do. Let me just find my cleaner. Oops. Let's take that one off. Next, we're going to need the long branch. These clear silicone photopolymer stamps, they will leave a little residue on them when you use brown because any of the red inks stains them slightly. So don't worry if you see that it's you know, got a mark on it. It's perfectly normal. Put that on there. See how this one. Oh, this is quite a big stamp, bigger than the little gift, the little tag. So I bet you could use this on cards as well. Very pretty. Okay, I'm going to take some of these out to stamp them. Now let's take 3 out. And I'm going to take my 3 stamped flowers out at the same time. So 1, 2, 3. Put that over there out of the way. And you don't put the whole of the stamp onto the tag, look. You only have part of it. I'm going to stamp over here because it will, you know, my stamp's bigger than my tag. So how does it go? So this piece, whoops, this piece like this, and this top goes over here. Oh, what I missed was there were 2 little dots there and they go in those flowers. So that's okay. I'll do it again and I'll check for that. I didn't see that one. So these 2 little dots here have these flowers in them. Okay. Oh, that's better. Right. I won't do another one because I'm just going to use that one as is. Pop those over there. Okay. Might just take a little way to line it up because I've just realised I did those. I think I did them all wrong. But that's not a problem. I'm just going to do one right. So I need these 2 little dots for here and these 3 little dots for this stick over here. Okay, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lining up. That's how it goes, look. So those little pink dots are inside. Shall I do one more? Just while I'm on a roll here. It's very forgiving though. Nobody else knows how it's meant to be. Okay, so those 3 dots at the top, pop those on for the 2 at the bottom. Okay, oh, we've got it now. Just clean that one, in case I need that large block again. Right, so that's that. And now I need to put that little cherry flower on. Let me see, I'll use that one. I'm still only doing 3. So where this darker, almost like rich raspberry or blackberry bliss flower goes, or stamp goes, that's where I'm going to stamp over. So I need that little one. Let's just see if this one is the same all the way around. Yes, it is. And it looks like you just stamp half of it. So I'm going to do it just like they've done. Okay. Now this is the one that I stamped just in the wrong place, but that's okay. I don't think you'll notice so much, to be honest, when it's on top of the gift box and it's got a tag around it. I don't think anybody will notice. Okay, and then my sentiments. So I'm going to do mine for thank you, but I might do a thank you and a best wishes. Let's see how that stamps up. That looks like a pretty little font. So here's best wishes. Ooh, nice. And my thank you would fit on this tiny block. Yeah, on my A block. Oh, that's nice too. Right. Put this here and just stamp in at the bottom. That's nice, isn't it? I like that. I like the fonts on these. Like that, there's some capitalized, some lowercase. And let's try this one that says best wishes. Okay, I think that's all the stamping. Yeah, those 2 on the side. I don't think we need those again. Let's have a look at page 2. So over to here. Pop those over there while they dry. Because now we need one of the boxes. Oh, there's a little step here as well. So let me go back to here. We have to put our little flowers on. And our dimensionals. So our dimensionals are here. And we're going to turn that over and put it on the back of a flower. You'll have a few little dimensionals left over as well by the look of it. And the edges, which are some of my favourite pieces to use. Okay, so that's them. And I'm going to put this on here. When you get everything in the right place, it's really pretty. Not that the other one isn't pretty, but now I know where it's meant to go. I'll make sure on the others I have them all in the right place. And I'm just going to poke out those little bits on the tag. I should turn that round. These little bits. It looks like this is where our twine's going to go very soon. Okay. So we've got our box. I'm going to turn it over. Okay. I thought this meant we were going to turn it over. But it's something to do with this little flap here. Oh, this little piece here. And that's where the little piece goes that I thought looked like tear and tape. Let me change that back over to that little spatula. Just to pick the first corner up. Right, It's going to go on here and near to the score line. Not on the score line, but near to it. So let's do 3 of those. Oh, I think I left that on there. I did. Let's get another one. I think it's better to take off with a pokey tool or something. Two. And here's our 3rd one. Right. So I'm going to fold it all across, and that piece as well. I'm going to fold these ones up. I'm going to go over with my bone folder just to make sure they're nice and flat. And let's see. No, we don't have to fold the little flower at the top over. Just these pieces. I'm pretty sure there'll be a Stampin' Up YouTube video of how to make them. They do tend to do a video for their kits and their paper pumpkins as well. So I maybe should have looked at that first. But it seems simple enough at the moment. It's all quite nicely scored actually. You don't need to bend it too hard. Okay, so that's page 2. Now what are we on? So something on the back? No. I think we're going to stick them together. Okay, so I'm going to lay mine down like this. I'm going to take the backing off here. Let's get that little pot for backings, and then I'm just going to close it like you would close a door or a gate. Okay. And then I'm going to tuck these in. I'm never quite sure which piece goes first on these. I know that piece goes last, so I wonder if this piece goes first, then these side pieces, then this piece, and I'm going to push it down with my bone folder. Just from the inside. There we go. Let's do the same on this one. I'm going to fold it in half, take the backing off, close it up like you would close a little gatefold. And then on the underneath, I'm going to put this one down first, then the sides, and just make sure they catch under that little flap there. Pop that big flap in. You could push this down with your fingers as well. 2. Let's take this backing off. Oh, I think once you've made a couple and you've got the hang of it, these would be really fast to do, like in a almost like a conveyor belt style. Okay, let's see what it says next. So we've done here. We need 12 inches of twine for each label, but we're going to close the box first. Okay, so let me just see. Oh, there's a slit on each of the flowers, so we know that these pieces here are just going to go inwards, the flowers over the top. Let me bend those down a little bit just so that I can get near to put these 2 bits together. There we go, and slide it right in. I'm going to make sure that it matches up at the top. Oh, there we are. That's pretty. I wonder what would fit in. I'll do this one, and then I'll get some things out of my little box at the side of me that I've got treats in. They look sort of like a 2-inch kind of a box. 2-inch. Yeah, they're roughly 2 inches by 2 inches. I've got some sherbet lemons here. Yeah, you could certainly put quite a few little candies in. What else have I got? Put those over there. Let's see if a Ghirardelli would fit in. Oh, yeah, a couple of Ghirardelli would fit in. And the Lindor chocolates. Let's see if 3 would go in. Yeah, I think you could get 3 in. By the time you put those sides down, maybe 2 might be a bit better. 3 might be a bit too full, but 1 would be good as well. And I've got a little, what's this, a little coffee crisp. With the little snack size one. Oh yeah, that would go in as well. So you could get quite a few little candy ideas in there if you wanted to put something like that in. I'm just going to close this one up. Bring the back flower towards me and push that front flower over. There we go. Right, so there. Those. Now we need 12 inches of the twine for each one. I can never see where these twines start for a while. Oh, you can measure it on here. But this goes up to 9, so I'd have to do 9 and then add 3. It's easier for me just to do it on my paper here. There's 12. Oops. Dropped it. There we go. There's 12. There's 1, 2, 3. And these twines always seem to be a little bit wavy. So I just hold one end, run my thumb down them, and it makes them much straighter. And sometimes when you're tying bows, I find it difficult if it's a curly piece of ribbon or a curly piece of twine. I can't always get the bow in the right place. So I tend to just straighten them up a little bit like that. Okay, let's get this back. And what do we do? Oh, we only just put it through and then tie it in a bow on the box. So pop it through there. Make sure it's about halfway down. And I'm going to put it so that where the closure is, I'm putting that towards the back. And I'm actually going to tie a little bit around there. I'm going to tie it just once first so that I know I've got that in the middle. Let's see if that works. Oh, has to go so this is either at the left or the right, because otherwise you would have your tag on this edge piece and I want mine to go down the front here. And then just pull it up as far as I think I want it to go. Tie a quick bow. Oh, it's a bit tricky getting your fingers in there. I'm leaving it as a long bow by the look of it. Okay, so there's one. Same on this one. Let's find a tag. Pop that through there. That twizzled all up. Let's do it from the other end. Put the two ends together and I'm just going to tie a little knot so that it stays in the middle for me. There we are. I'm going to face it towards me this time to tie a bow. See if that's easier. Let's pop it on its little side. Okay, that's easier. Do the same this time, pop it on its side to do it, to tie it. Tie one little knot, just to keep it in the middle. Yep. Let's turn it around. Thread it under the flower. These would be really pretty for a birthday party or something, wouldn't they? A little christening favour or even a wedding favour. If you have a springtime, cherry blossom time wedding, or even if your colours are pink. Oh, that doesn't want to go through. There we are. They are very cute. And does it say anything else? Let's see. Oh, it just gives you a checklist on the back of what you've got inside. So I don't think it's got the item number on it, has it? No, and let me write that on because I've got it on my computer here. So it's 164978 and it's reduced to $22.40 for 12 of the little boxes. So I hope you have a go at making those. If you've got the kit and you have any other tips, put them down for me before I make the other 9. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you all again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.